Welcome. I was gonna go live, but I didn't know what time to go live. But as you can see right there, that's the knife I'm forging out right here. Do I have the stuff to forge a knife? Yeah, I do. What I don't have is good enough tongs for it. Probably loud. I get an edge there. Threw it back in the forge just to hit it back up. While we're waiting for it to hit up, do y'all have any more questions? I think what I'm probably gonna do, instead of just making shorts until I get a video out, I think I might just record some of this and upload it and make a part 2 for it, because I don't know if I'm gonna get it fully done, fully forged out. Gonna make a hatchet sometime. Right now I don't have the right steel, or even the steel thick enough, but probably in the future I'll make a little hatchet. I think I'm probably gonna make it out of either a railroad spike or a railroad clip. But the railroad clip's gonna be a lot harder to forge out because it's so dense. But I mean, put some more questions out and I'll get to them whenever I put it back in the forge. I'm not gonna use that, it's already hurt my hands. Do I work with glasses? Right now I don't, because it doesn't bother me as much. But I probably should. Because you don't want to be forging and it burns your eyes. It's just like welding. You don't want to stare at the arc for too long. Kind of like glass panels, like glass metallurgy, or urgely, whatever it's called. I just do blacksmithing. This is more of a hobby for me. And I don't even have the right stuff to do, working with hot molten glass. But probably next time what I'll make is start making those little beginner leaves, because I have not made any when I started. I was more focused on making little mini hooks, knives, nails, and all that sort. If there's some other questions related to what I'm making, I'll be happy to help. Right now I've got the tang, which is where you hold on whenever it's obviously cooled down, because you don't want to be touching hot steel, which will burn your hand off. But where you grip onto the knife, I don't have a piece to show you, but I'll just use one of my handles. I'm making a little mini knife. Well, it's not really small, but it's like a chopping knife. I'll show you whenever it gets cooled off a little bit and not thrown back into the forge. Push it off a little bit. But right here, it's still over 1,000 degrees. But right where I'm holding on to it is the tang of it. It's gonna be full tang. Then the blades like that. So like a little chopping. I'll throw it back in the forge and get the edge formed and moved. Right now, the forge is set around almost 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, inside the bowl is anyway. Where you can see that red glow, that's over 2,000 degrees. Do y'all do any blacksmithing? Should be ready to forge out in a couple seconds. That's alright. I started whenever I was around 14. I'll show you what I started on before I have the forge now. What I started on is that right there where it's holding the anvil. In there, I had to dig out for a pipe to go up in there to blow air into it. It worked alright. What I made out of it is this right here. I use it to move around the coal inside my current forge, which it does a very handy job. I'll show you real quick. And you put some more fuel in there. Make weapons out of sticks using my knife and the concrete. I mean, heck, you can make pretty decent stab device with just a knife and concrete. I mean, you could kill somebody with it. If the wood's not strong enough, it will break inside them, which will cause infections. But off that topic, Slip, you're not really lazy. It's just you probably might not have the stuff to go out and forge. I mean, there's tutorials on how to forge with just a soup can and a burner. I even tried to make one, but I failed, so I just moved on back with my coal forge. I mean, if you can just get a piece of like steel that's like flat already and grind a profile onto it, you could make a knife from that. I mean, it's not really forging it out, it's just more like sanding, grinding it down. I haven't really made any progress showing how I sand stuff down. I need to go get more belts sometime. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to forging it. If y'all have any more questions, put them in the chat. I'll get back and reply to them. Hopefully y'all can see it good. what other things I do, I just mainly focus on making knives and other projects, really. I even... Did I make a sickle? I never really thought about making a sickle, but I'm pretty sure I can. I think you react. What I want to try to do sometime is make a katana, but swords are a lot harder without the right equipment, because you need... I ain't hand forging one because it'll just take way too long. It'll probably take almost a year just to make one. But I mean, let me show you real quick. I have this long steel. It's pretty thick. I could probably forge out a sword with, but it's just gonna take too long, and I don't think I have enough time in the day because other stuff. I don't want to be out forging from like maybe 8 all the way up to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I should probably start that up because the fire's gone out and they won't heat up anymore. And mine is just not good. Propane, you don't gotta worry about it, you just gotta worry about fueling it. I mean, coal forges ain't that hard to really maintain. It's just the coal that you need to get, or coke. Leave what out? If you forge stuff and set up a place where your viewers could buy the things you forge, like they request the item and you do it. Oh, the katana? Or the sword, really? This. It's like, I'd say, since I'm over 5 feet, I'd say it's roughly about 2.5 inches. That's where I just keep all the stuff. I've moved it away because right there I'm building a little shed so I can put all my stuff in, like the anvil, because rust gets on it and all that. I cannot move that like it's frozen to the ground, even though it's obviously warm outside. Oh, those on clouds. What's up, Skylar? But I do have a place where I sell my work. I just need to put up a website. These shoes? But anyways, that's gonna be a shop. I just need to put one wall there, wall there, wall there, another wall, then I guess a wall with the door, and then obviously put a roof on it, and maybe add a window. Probably not, because if metal goes flying like it did earlier in there, it would end up catching on fire and break through the glass, and it's not a good recipe. But I'm gonna get a new anvil some point, because that one, even though it's so expensive, it's not good enough anvil. Need to find the really good ones. But I forgot about that, answering those questions, but I'll show you. I'm not using that ball because there's no point. Just make it bounce too much. An uneven heat, so I ain't gonna forge it out anymore. I'm gonna reheat it. Oh, a Skylar, we're forging a knife. I hate charcoal. Goodness gracious. But let me show you real quick. That right there is a knife. The handle's really drawn out. Not good enough there. Just gonna have to punch it or drill it. Probably just gonna drill it because I don't have a hot punch good enough right now. Probably gonna forge one out of rebar sometime. I do post some nice videos, even though I don't post as much like I was. It's just have a lot of stuff going on. Don't have enough time to get out. Where's me? I need to make a system where, like, around the thing. Because if y'all didn't know, Forged Alaska is the one who actually made me the forge right now. So, all props to him on it. But I can't see it now, so let me fix it. I just don't want the glare to be too much for y'all. Forge to forge? I don't think that's possible. If he was, you'd have to really forge out a whole bowl and weld on something. I don't know, because I never even had the idea to forge a forge. I don't think it's possible. screen's all dusty. You're trying to get into welding. I mean, there is some, I wouldn't say cheap welding machines at Harbor Freight. I think they're around $300 to $700, but it's way cheaper than getting a Miller one that costs over $1,000. I mean, you really ain't gonna be needing a. What if I forge things in my kitchen microwave? That won't work. You just blow up your microwave. Plus, it doesn't even get it hot enough anyway. Switch how it heats up the bowl instead of just your food. But welding is a good thing to get into. I'm trying to get into welding as well, along with blacksmithing, because 14 and I have like 300 in my name. I feel you, man. I'm 16, I barely have 500, and I got a job. But what I'll do, honestly, if I were you, just start mowing lawns, cleaning cars, start doing like side jobs to make some cash. Flash burned. That's funny. I'm just gonna use a ball peen because I ain't dealing with it. Uneven heat again. Gotta hate uneven heat. Might be the airflow. Don't hear much airflow going in. Hope y'all liking the content so far. I might have something already temporary made. It's a little wonky, but I'll show you. I was gonna make a little thing where it folds into itself like a little heart shape. Probably can't even see it because it's zoomed in. But what it would do is fold it inwards if it was like this piece on the other side, which it obviously isn't, where it folds up into a heart shape. And I was gonna plan on selling it, but right now it's nowhere near being sold. I might have something else in there. Oh yeah, I have this too. I also have this piece of metal I tried to forge out a little heart into. I just didn't. You should give it to a girl you like her family. Well, I was gonna for my girlfriend, but I just don't know when I'll get it done. So, but other than that, if I figure out a way to make a website to sell my stuff on, I mean, I would do Etsy and all that. Do you know how to make people moderations in your live streams? I think I do. Let me check. Alright, Glazer. See ya. Put user in timeout. Add as moderator. Standard. Alright. Made 2 of y'all on moderator. Well, I don't know Glazer. I know Forge Elasticas. Me and him are buddies. It's the first time he's appeared on a live stream because I know he has work and everything. It's like 10 o'clock for him. It's probably almost 12 for me, so I probably need to let the forge cool off and all that once I get the blade formed. Uneven blade. It smells like burnt Elmer's glue. Also use a bigger hammer for now. Move on to a little one in a bit, whenever I need it. It's 10:22, so you and Forged has the same time. It's probably taking an hour. It's probably melting. No, wait. No, it ain't. That should be good enough heat. It's glitching out. Ain't good. I think it's just where the fire is bugging out. $37 going strong. Honestly don't know what to forge after this, to be honest with you. I can't tell who's in here except T-Boy. About 4 minutes left on my YouTube time, so if I randomly leave, it's because of randomly. It's alright. I'll probably try to go live maybe Tuesday, maybe. Because I work and I get out till like 11 o'clock, so. I'll try to get more forge footage for you. Do you like golf? I mean, golf's not bad. Just never really had any interest into it. Yeah, they're satisfying until you get hit by a hot piece of metal. It does mean a lot. Trying to grow my channel out to help others who want to become a blacksmith. Because a bunch of coal keeps flying off. My face is probably black right now. All the coal burning off. But I just need to get better at editing videos. That's all I need to learn how to do. It'd be a lot more entertaining. I was thinking about maybe adding like sound effects to it. Or see you, TJ or T-Boy. I'll see you Tuesday. Or maybe Monday a bit. because I should have a little, maybe an hour or less to grind some stuff down and maybe go live, but I got scared for a second. I was about to say the darn knife melted off and I was gonna scream my head off. I wish I might wire brush up as I was saying, it's I wish I could cut to the parts so I would make y'all wait so long, but it's a live, not a video, so just have to bear through like I have to. So do y'all have any more questions? I'm gonna forge a little bit more. I'm gonna quit in a few minutes because it's getting late. try to attack me. Last heat for the night, so maybe tomorrow before I head into work, which is probably going to be 3 o'clock, but hopefully I'll be able to go live and run down the profile of this and all that, get it done one full heat, and then whenever I'm forging something else, I'll do a heat treat, which I'm going to do now, but like temper it pretty much. Strain it out a little bit, then I don't think that's going to be big enough. Let's see. That might work. And that's plastic. I don't like using plastic. I'm gonna get Parks 50 oil at some point. Strain it and put it back up to heat and quench it. Hello everyone. Is the quality good? There it is. I'm gonna hit it up to heat, then I'm gonna quench it. Hopefully it doesn't melt the thing I'm quenching it in. But just casual heat, I guess. Hopefully it's up to heat. Way up to heat. It's forge welding. That's good enough. Hopefully y'all can see that. There's a workbench. Leaked out oil. So well, it's still hot, but some parts are cooled down. And oil, some parts not. And then now I have a oil mess. But that's probably gonna be the end of it for the night. Make sure I didn't leave any other pieces I could have forged earlier. No, it doesn't look like it. It's a hot piece of melted iron. A piece of melted iron. I threw in that because it has some water in it, but I'll try to carefully pour that motor oil back in where I had it. But I think that's it for tonight, folks. Probably should have wore latex gloves for this. And my hands are all oily. It's cooled down enough for me to touch, but let me show you real quick. I need to clean that up, but there's a knife. Forged out mostly. I'm leaving that thick as a little guard for it. So the tang's gonna be like this. Handle's gonna be a lot longer because it's gonna be made of metal, or not metal, wood. Hopefully make the wood beautiful with it. Can't see it. Maybe some of it not work. Need to cut that off or grind it down to make it smooth. Need to rough out all the leftover scaled and all the other imperfected metal, the forge marks, obviously. But it's gonna be used like this. Hopefully I don't break it. That against wood. But yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. Hope y'all liked it. If y'all have any questions, make sure to like and subscribe. And hopefully a new video will come out in a few days, hopefully. Maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. But it's starting to rain, so I kind of have to go inside. And it's late. But I hope y'all have a good afternoon, night, day, morning, whatever your time is. I'll catch y'all in another one. Stay safe, everyone.